You know that moment when your golden retriever brings you their favorite toy for the 100th time today, tail wagging like crazy, while your cat just stared at you from across the room with those judging eyes. And you wondered, am I doing enough? Are they actually happy or are they just tolerating me? If you've ever laid awake at night questioning whether your pets truly feel loved, this might be the most important thing you hear today. Here's what nobody tells you about having both a cat and a dog. They speak completely different love languages, and most of us, we're accidentally breaking their hearts without even knowing it. Let me paint you a picture. Your golden retriever, let's be honest, is probably the most obvious creature on the planet. Every emotion is written across their face. When they're happy, you know. When they're sad, the whole neighborhood knows. But your cat, that mysterious little creature, has been living with you for years, and you still can't tell if they like you or are planning your demise. The truth is, we tend to love them the way we want to be loved, not the way they need to be loved. Your golden retriever doesn't just want your attention, they need it like oxygen. That enthusiastic tail wag when you come home isn't just excitement, it's their entire world lighting up because their favorite person exists. But here's where we mess up. We give them 5 minutes of petting, then we're back on our phones. To them, you just came back from the dead and you're already leaving again, emotionally.
What your golden actually needs is presence. Not just physical presence, but mental presence. When you're throwing that ball, are you really there? Or are you thinking about work, scrolling through your phone between throws, treating it like a chore to check off your list? Try this instead. 15 minutes. Just 15 minutes of undivided attention. Get on the floor with them. Let them rest their head on your lap. Talk to them like they understand every word, because honestly, they understand more than you think. Watch how their entire body relaxes. That's not just contentment, that's them feeling genuinely loved. Now, your cat, let me ask you something. When was the last time you let your cat come to you instead of forcing your affection on them? Cats are the most misunderstood creatures in our homes. We think they're aloof, independent, couldn't care less about us, but that's not true at all. Your cat loves you deeply. They just show it in whispers, while your dog shouts it from the rooftops. That slow blink they give you, that's a kiss. When they're sitting in the same room as you, not on you, just near you, that's trust. When they bring you that random toy at 3 a.m., that's love in its purest, most inconvenient form. But we keep trying to love cats like they're dogs. We pick them up when they don't want to be held. We chase them for cuddles. We interrupt their personal time because we decided it's affection o'clock. What your cat needs is respect. Respect for their boundaries, their space, their timing. Create high perches where they can observe their kingdom, because yes, it's their kingdom, and you're just living in it. Spend time near them without demanding interaction. Read a book in their favorite room. Let them approach you. And here's the magic. When you stop chasing, they start coming. Have you noticed how your pets interact with each other, by the way? Does your dog respect the cat's space, or is there tension you've been ignoring? The most beautiful thing about having both is watching them teach each other and you about different ways to love. Your golden teaches your cat that joy can be loud and shameless. Your cat teaches your dog that love doesn't always have to be performative. But they can only do this if you create an environment where both feel safe and seen. Here's what that looks like practically. Designated spaces for each. Your cat needs a room or high space where the dog absolutely cannot access, their sanctuary. Your golden needs their own special spot too, where they know they'll get one-on-one time with you. Separate feeding times and locations. Even if they're best friends, mealtime is vulnerable time. Never make them compete for resources or your attention. The moment they feel scarcity, love turns into anxiety.
And the most important thing? Individual quality time. Your cat needs 10 minutes of play with a feather wand, not just leaving toys out, but you engaging with them. Your Golden needs that walk where you're not rushing, where you let them sniff every single tree because that's how they read the news. What would change in your home if you started seeing their needs as different, not difficult? The real secret to making both feel truly loved isn't about grand gestures or expensive toys. It's about learning their language and speaking it fluently. It's about showing up in the way they need you to show up, not the way that's convenient for you. Your Golden will still bring you that toy 100 times a day, but now you'll understand it's not annoying. It's an invitation to their world. Your cat will still judge you from across the room, but now you'll recognize it as them feeling secure enough to be themselves in your presence. And both of them, they'll stop wondering if they're loved and start knowing it in their bones. Because at the end of the day, they're not asking for perfection. They're just asking you to see them, really see them, for exactly who they are.